Welcome back, guys. You are going to decide whether we continue this series or not. I'm going to put up a poll, which will appear up in the top right-hand corner towards the end of the video, in the last couple of minutes of the video, and you are going to be able to decide: do we cancel this series and start a new one, or do we carry on with this one? And I'll now explain to you like why I'm asking you that question. This video was actually going to be a series finale, end of series, right? But I've kind of come up with one last ditch idea to rescue the series. We'll see. Basically, this has stopped being fun. I've taken a break for like a week or so, and I've just been kind of like, I was going to end it, and then I was like, yeah, I'm not sure. What can I do? Can I rescue it? Because the original idea for the series, I still like, right? The problem is, the combination of the 4 times slower mod with the new industry and the size of this map has just caused so many problems with the industry that we're not making enough money to be able to upgrade our trains and stuff. And that just means it's not fun, because what I want to be doing in episodes is putting in the new trains as soon as we get them and riding on them and showing the stuff off, and maybe get down to like the aesthetics and using some of the assets to create, I don't know, various good looking things around the map, right? And putting in new routes, and you know, that's what I want to be doing. And at the moment, this series just isn't fun. I mean, the last few episodes, and they're not just not fun for me, I don't think it's been fun for you, right? And I want it to be fun. So this is my last ditch attempt. Right, what we're going to do, I've loaded up the no costs mod, right? Now, I am not going to like continue the series with the no costs mod, because I don't like doing that. I just, that strips the fun out completely for me. But because I didn't have a lot of industry on this map, I didn't go with the regular industry, I just put a bit of industry in. I think that maybe it's justified to try this. So what I'm gonna do is put in some resources and factories to try and make some money, right? And we need to make a fair amount of money. So the problem with the game is the mechanics. The mechanics dictate. Let's say you want to supply fuel to Fredericksburg, right? The mechanics of the game dictate that to make a lot of money, you need to run your trains full in both directions. Okay, so that means that, like, if you're doing something like oil, you actually want the resources, so that like the oil well, close to the city, or fairly near the city. And then you want your refinery like a distance away from the city, right? So that you can ship the oil out, ship the fuel back, and then deliver the fuel to Fredericksburg, right? And I was trying to be really realistic with this map, which is why I put all the oil out here, because this is where the oil is, out in kind of western Pennsylvania type areas, big oil field. But that goes against the mechanics of the game. It's why I've had to do this stupid thing with shipping the oil down here to this refinery, which is where the refinery really is, and then shipping the fuel, or trying to ship the fuel up to Utica, and it just doesn't work. So this is what I am planning to do, right? This fuel refinery here is going, right? So I'm just gonna like get rid of it. Right, and I'm going to replace it with, if I go to factories, I want an oil well, and I'm going to put in, I'm going to crank them up to level 4, right? So they'll be maxed out production. So hopefully we'll be able to get this going like very, very quickly. But you know what? I haven't played this for a while, and I just forgotten how to rotate a building. God, I've only been away from it for a week or so. Funny how you forget. So right, so we're going to put oil. So we're going to produce the oil here, right? And then we're going to refine it up in Utica. Now, but I'm thinking, like, do I want to do it in Utica? And I'm gonna get rid of this line completely, right? So what I was thinking of doing was putting in an oil refinery. Kind of up here, but man, that's actually not as easy as it seems. No, I've got a better idea. I've got a better idea. Because what we can do is, if I take out a section of track here. Oh, mind you, see, this is... Oh, yeah, this might still be problematic, but we'll give it a try. If I take out a section of track here, like that, right, and then put in a freight station, yeah, railway station, freight, this is going to be through. So it just means that I can run some fuel up to here if I wanted to. Which, I don't know, we'll see. So if we put that in like that there, and then I need to put in an oil refinery. So, God, how am I going to fit an oil refinery in here? With great difficulty. All right, so let's see. Can we get the damn thing in now? Oh, now we can get the damn thing in. All right, so let's pop you in. Just about there. Right, so that is now going to refine the oil straight to here, and then we can get it shipped out. Hooray! And there was much rejoicing. Now, the only problem is, can I actually get this track up to there? Because that's pretty steep. Well, let's see. Because if I can't, that's a bit of a problem. Let's take you back to there. And then I want catenaries, no. And I want high speed, yes. Right. Oh my God, it'll actually go. Unbelievable. And yet true. Cool. And that's actually kind of good because it means the trains coming in are usually coming in pretty quick. They're usually coming in pretty fast. Although I could do a flying junction, but we'll see about that. But they're coming in here. That's the main thing. Right. I do need to be able to switch these from. So I guess they're going to come straight into this platform and then come out. So we need to put a track like that. How does that look? That's okay. It's okay. It's bearable. Let's have a... Well, let's try that again. In fact, let's raise the terrain on this side so it's a bit more reasonable. Well, lift that up. Lift that up. We'll take that down a bit so it's not so brutal. And then we'll have a bit of smoothing things out. See if we can make this not look absolutely horrible. I'll do more offline to make this look pretty, but I just want to kind of get it looking like half reasonable. So how does that look now? Yeah, better. Okay, let's smooth this off. Definitely want this terrain over here to come up. Alright. Okay, so we've got an oil refinery near Utica. Now, I have no idea if there's an oil refinery near Utica. I very much doubt it. We'll see. So we can now ship the oil from New York up to here and then back again. And then we can distribute the fuel from down here, which kind of makes a hell of a lot more sense. And I'm already looking at this and thinking, well, hang on a second, is that going to give me a distance problem? But the thing is, I can distribute like probably all this fuel just straight into like New York and Hempstead and Stamford, right? So that's not going to be a problem for distributing the oil. And the thing, like at the moment, this taking the oil from here is a problem. But of course, that's because it's taking it direct from the refinery, so we're not filling up the trains on the return journey. Doing it this way, right, I could just I can let Jersey and New York steal this oil, and that's fine, because we've already made the money from both trips. So so that's one, right? So that should hopefully solve that problem, right? And then, now I do, yeah, well I do want to ship the fuel down there. We'll see if that works. It should work. It should work. But we're going to do something down here as well. This is like the best I could come up with. which is West Virginia does have oil fields. I mean, there is Virginia does have a little bit of oil just to the west of the Blue Ridge Mountains. It does have natural gas fields. But like West Virginia does have an oil industry, and they have both drilling and refining. So what I thought we could do is maybe put in something along here. So, where do we want to put this? I'm thinking put it like kind of maybe get rid of this, because I don't think we're going to be using this. Yeah, and it's kind of in a convenient location. So yeah, I'm going to get rid of that. And we'll get rid of those for now. Cool. Alrighty. So, I'm thinking we're going to put the oil well, like, I don't know, kind of somewhere up here, and then ship it down to like Richmond and Petersburg and Norfolk and Newport News and that kind of stuff. So we want an oil refinery. Where did I just... Yeah, down here. So, now, I'm not going to share this line. I'm going to double track this so that we don't have to faff around. So, if we put in, let's see, a railway station, freight, terminal... you know what? If I curved that the other way and then flip this around... Do I want to ship... No, I don't. So, if I flip this around... kind of like this kind of thing. Yeah, that would kind of work, I think. It's maybe a little bit more like that. Oh, that works. That works. Okay, if we put it in there, and then we put in a... Now, let's see. This is the refining. So the oil's up there, comes out here, gets refined, and gets shipped back. Yeah, okay. So we want an oil refinery. No, oil well. No, oil refinery. God. Oh, I'm still a mess. Flip this puppy around. Now, do I put a road in first? Yeah, I probably do. Let's put a little road in first. Yeah, it doesn't need to be much. I think I'm using a small country road there. Oh, that'll do. Yeah, that's fine. Right. Now, let's see if we can hook this puppy up. Oh, yes, it will. And it doesn't look bad, actually. Can live with that. So let's let's space it out as much as we can. So, come on, hook up. There. Right. Little bit of terrain. So, let's lift this up all around. And then smooth you off. Like that kind of thing. And how does that look now? Need some prettying up, but that could work. Smooth this a bit more so that it doesn't look quite so silly. I kind of like those hills over there. I might leave that. Yeah, I might take that one down a bit. Yeah, but that's okay. I'll smooth this down because that does look a bit silly. Okay, and then we can hook that up to this line. So, I've got it. Yeah, that's fine. So we just want to hook this up. Come on, join up to this blooming... No, it won't do it. So, let's put a bit of track in there. Then join that up to there. Speeds are good. Join that up to there. Sweet. Don't worry, I'm not going to do signals and stuff. I'll do that offline. But we'll just like quad track this all the way. Now, will it go through all these tunnels? Oh, no, it won't. No, of course it won't. It definitely has a problem dealing with multiple tunnels. See, then it'll work. So I'm just going to put the quad tracking in, and that's going to be it for for this, and then I'll sort the rest out offline. Actually, you know what? I might wait till the results of the poll and see what you guys actually say, because if you say like don't bother, we don't like this idea, then obviously there's kind of no point me spending ages putting in all the signals on it. See, doesn't like it. Doesn't like it. Come on. Okay, that's not glued to the line. Oh man, I hate it when it does that. Why have you done that? I think it's still glued to the line there. Ah, see, now it's worked. Sometimes it just gets unstuck from the line that it's trying to track. Don't know why. Don't know why that happens, but it does. Oh, come on. What the hell? See, it's doing it again. Let's try that again. So, come on, just stick to this line. Oh. No, doesn't want to do it. It's doing some very strange things at the moment. I don't think I've ever had the track play around like this. Oh, see, now it's working. Like, what the hell? Very strange. So yeah, I mean, I'm going to be very interested to see what you guys say. Now, will that... I don't know whether we'll be able to clear that tunnel. See, it's not sticking to this line again. See, it does for a bit. And then it just stops sticking to the line. I don't think that's going to fit through there. No. So we'll get rid of that and that. Run this up. Come on, yes. It's actually sticking to it. Will you do a big section? Oh my lord, you will. Unbelievable. Alright, let's run you back and see if you'll stick all the way back. Hey, hooray. Right, so now we're going up on this side, which, to be honest, presents us with a slight problem in Charlottesville. Wow. Oh god, that's... I hadn't thought about that. I had not thought about that. So really what I need to do is move the... is add 2 platforms and move the tracks. Oh, that kind of sucks. Alright, well, let's let this train get the hell out of here. Go. Oh, and there's another train. Come in. Get the hell out, will you? Go on. Get out. Move. Move. You. Move. So that I can upgrade this. And everything's probably going to hell while I'm doing this. I really shouldn't be running it because like the oil line at the top is going to be going haywire and all kinds of stuff. So as soon as that's cleared, yeah, that should do. I can push it a bit further. Okay, so the idea is to upgrade this to 4 tracks. Apply. And then take this back to probably somewhere over here. And redo that. Speeds are still good, so that's not a problem. That comes into there. This is the slightly trickier section. Alright, well, let's chop that back. And this as well. Boom, 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 boom. No. So, if we do that one into there... Yeah, the speeds are still okay. I thought the speeds would be lower than that, but no, that works. So that goes into there. That one goes into there. And that one into there. Right, so now we can decide where our oil well is going to be. So we're going out to there. So we'd want a refinery somewhere, I don't know, somewhere out here would be kind of good. So if we put in, actually, if I just run some tracks here, no, I'm going to put the station in first. I'll put the station in. It's easier that way, I think. So, and I'm going to put a through station in. So we'll put a through station in, 2 platforms, and I don't want it curved. And we flip you around kind of like that would work, wouldn't it? Maybe a bit further out. About there-ish. Let's put you in there and see. Yeah, that's fine. I can sort the terrain out. So this track's going to hook up to there. Is that going to the right platform? Yes, it is. Hooray. And there was much rejoicing. And then this one comes into here. Cha-ching. And we're happy. So now, again, all I need to do is put in a refinery. So, do I put in a little road? I suppose I do. I might use a medium. Like where this road is going to go to, I have no idea, to be honest. So, I'll just put it... Yeah, let's have it straight at least. And... like straight-ish. It's there. That's the main thing. Like, just in case I want it. So this is going to be oil. So oil and... Where's oil well? There's oil well, isn't it? No, that's iron mine. That's oil well. Yeah, oil well. Right. And again, production level 4. Flip it around. There we go. And pop that in there like... Bring it around a shade. To about there. Cool. So, there's a tiny bit of smoothing on this corner. A little bit around there, a little bit around there. Smooth that off. There. And that's obviously going to need to be smoothed off. Okay, so what that means is... Yeah, I should do this. What that means is that we can now ship oil out to Charleston. So we ship the oil out to Charleston, refine it, ship the fuel back, so that will make us a ton of cash, and then we can distribute the fuel out to Richmond and like wherever. Now, 2 lines like that, if they're working properly, let's see, what's the Utica line making currently? The Utica line currently is making like 15 million. Now it has been making like up to like 30 million. So what I'm hoping is that putting these 2 lines in like that, that's going to make us like hopefully like a good 30 million a year, right? And possibly more than that. So 230 to 60. So an extra 60 million a year is like a big boost to what we're making at the moment. Because at the moment we're only making like... Well, okay, we spent 50 million. So we're making about 120 million, right? Well, that means we'd be making like 180 million, which is a hell of a lot better. That means that in like 2 years of cash, I could actually upgrade my passenger lines, which are going to cost like 300 million, right? So this makes it like possible for us to continue the series. And I know it's not a massive change putting those in, but there's no way that I could have done that without... without using the no costs mod, which is what I've been trying to avoid. So, what I will do, I'll wait for the results of the poll, which I'm probably going to put up now, and then if you want me to continue, what I will do is, while I've got the no costs mod on, I'll put the trains on and I'll set the lines up and I'll do all the signalling for this line down here, and I'll sort the line at the top out and change anything that needs changing. And I don't know, I'm kind of maybe tempted to electrify and upgrade the trains on the Northeast Corridor to electric trains, which would get, like, that would save us like 300 million. And then from there, we try and keep up with the new trains and stuff. So we will leave it there. I can't wait to see the results of the poll. Do we carry on with this series, or do we axe this series and start a new one? You guys will decide. I'm going to take the results of this poll, and that will be it. So you guys decide. So make sure you vote. Now, if you do want me to start a new series, if you want to can this and start a new series, then like if you've got ideas for what I could do, because I really don't know what I could do. I mean, some people have suggested doing like a mountainous one and doing like the Alps or something. Yeah, I mean, other than that, I don't really know what I could do. So there you go, guys. Let me know what you want to do. I don't know. I don't even know how I'd vote. So I'm going to be very interested to see what you guys say. All right, guys, we'll leave it there. I will catch for the next one, whether it's a new series or whether it's a continuation of this one. And tomorrow, Oxygen Not Included returns. Hooray! So, man, I'm going to be really freaking busy between Life is Feudal, which is taking hours and hours and hours, and this, if I carry this on, this takes hours and hours and hours. And guess what? Oxygen Not Included takes hours and hours and hours, so God knows how I'm going to deal with all three of those series. So, there you go. All right, guys, I will catch you for the next one. I don't know whether you enjoyed this, but I don't know. Maybe you did. All right, guys. Peace out.